Hey everybody, just wanted to try something different. I do a lot of do-it-yourself videos around the property and stuff I make and stuff I fail at, but one of the things I really haven't done a whole lot of videos on is I do a lot of wrenching and tinkering on equipment. I do a lot of flipping of stuff, and it's always mowers laying around and lawn mowers and ATVs or side-by-sides or something that I work on. But I want to try to do a couple of some will it run things, or do some stuff wrenching on my bug here. Bug enthusiast, this is my first one, well, fourth one really, but it's the first one I ever got running, because the other ones I had when I was a kid. But let me show you some junk that I got from a buddy of mine, and we'll see if it's worth fixing or tinkering on, and I'll show you what it is here. So a buddy of mine at work saw me drop my Beetle to work one day, and he said, "Hey man, I got some old bug stuff if you're interested." I said, "Sure, I'll take anything." So you always have a good stash of spare parts. You never know when you're going to need. But anyway, so I got a motor, he said. "You want it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I want it." Not really knowing what I was in for, but I'll take it. He gave it to me for free. He gave me some other things too, so we'll show you a couple of other things he gave me here. This won't fit my car. I have a 70. I'm not sure what this is, but probably later on in the 70s they had these little blower motors for imagine defrost or heat or something like that. So I don't know what that is, if it even work or not. I suppose I could figure out how to hook 12 volts to that, see if that motor will turn. Maybe give that to somebody, one of my buddies with bugs. Somebody can use it maybe. This though, this goes up under the dash on the outside, under the trunk area. Cover your wiring. That's what I was told. I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. But I don't have one. I have a rat's nest, so maybe I'll clean that up. Maybe that'll fit and dress up that inside the trunk area. That's cool. Another thing, these are cool. Whoa, some junk in there. It's the first time these see the light of day in probably 20 or 30 years, he said. A little crusty. But you know what? That's cool. I don't know if they'll clean up, be worth anything to anybody if they want to use them. But you know what they might do? They might wind up on my wall. Garage. Okay. Let's check out this motor. Let's see what we got here. So this is exactly how I got it. Haven't even messed with it yet. This motor came from underneath his shed. It was not necessarily in the rain. I mean, you can see it's been out and got some element damage to it, but it's dry. I don't see evidence that it was really, in water or a lot of rain or anything. But missing a spark plug there, and looks like an old dual port. At least the heads are dual port anyway. And this is really the first time I've laid eyes on it, other than throwing it in the back of the car, back of the truck here. But what he told me was he built this block, redid the heads, put some new cylinders on it. Again, this is going back probably 20 or 30 years ago, and then it sat. I don't know what the deal was with it. So, a lot of crust in there. Who knows what's down in there. Heads might be good. Block might be good. We'll have to take a look at it. Oops, sorry about that. Did look up that block number there, and that's a AB number, and I think the way I read the chart in a couple different places was that's a 1300, made in around 73, 44 horsepower, at least the block is anyway. I couldn't find out that it came as a dual port or single port. I'm guessing it's probably a single port originally, and then he put these heads on it and made it a dual port. So I don't know what he might have done to the block, what that condition is there. Pretty crusty. You're seeing it with me, first time really. Yeah, there's some critters probably down in there. I don't know what's going on in there, but missing pretty much everything as a block in itself. I mean, I started with one of these not far off of this as far as condition, and it's in my car right now. Runs great. So this has potential. Who knows? So, with all this crap on it, don't ever judge. It might come back, right? It's got potential. Who knows? But one thing that I don't know, and I haven't tried yet, is trying to see if it'll turn, see if it's stuck or anything. But I don't want to do that Number one is because it doesn't have a distributor in it. You don't ever want to turn a motor over without the distributor in it, because you can damage that distributor drive gear down there. I do have an old distributor, so I can button that into there and then see if I can, put a wrench on this and try to turn it. But before I do all that, I'm going to clean this up, and I'm going to go ahead and put some transmission fluid down in these spark plug holes and maybe give those rings a chance to loosen up a little bit, or any rust that might be binding it, and then maybe put a wrench to it and see if we can get it to turn over. And if we can do all that, then I can put a starter on it, and I got a frame I have, put a starter on it and actually spin it through and check compression, see if this block is any good, as far as compression is concerned. Don't know anything else about it, don't know about oil pressure, haven't flipped it over yet to see if it's dual relief or single relief, but we'll get into that. So stick with me, and I'll see about following up with some more wrenching on this, see where we're at. Well, just for giggles here, before we get too deep into this, let's check a well. Let's see what we got in here, maybe. Got oil in it. Doesn't look like it was overfilled or with water or anything. Let's check, let's pull a valve cover off. Let's see. Sorry about the shadows. I'm not really working here within the sun the way it should be here, but let's see what happens. That's been on there a while. Yep, there we go. All right, let's see. What do you think? Crusty? Rusty? Nice and clean? Ooh. Sorry about my shadows here. Let me move around this side here so you can see a little bit. Huh. I don't know. Some moisture in there over time. Just humidity maybe. Don't look too bad. It is what it is. It's been sitting 20 or 30 years. Who knows if these are pretty well locked in there, or jammed up. Who knows? Yeah, nothing's moving right now, but we'll see. I'll clean it up, throw some oil down there, and put a distributor in it, and then we'll get back to it, see where we're at. This is the other side, number 3 and 4. And first glance, it doesn't look as bad, but what do you see missing? That could be a problem. I don't know if this motor ran and then didn't run all of a sudden, but that ain't gonna run. And I don't see anywhere in here where that might have been, where it dropped out, or I think he took it out probably to work on another car is what I'm thinking. Hopefully that's not something that was left to be rattling around there loose like that. But this side doesn't look too bad. I don't see any parts in there. Push rods are turning, except for that one that was pressed in. These are all right. We'll see. Might not be too bad. We'll find out.